Wait in there. Hey, everybody. I don't think anybody's here. Is anybody in the room? Oh, we got 3 people in the room. Hey, everybody. So, it's my happy birthday live stream. So who's in here with me? Turn that off. I screwed up my screen. By the way, music can play because, oh, good, we can get back to it. Woohoo! So the music's playing because it's not monetized, so no problem for copyright. So who's in the room with me? Anybody? It's my birthday. Let's wait for people to show up. Happy birthday, everybody. Nobody? I guess I'm in with the ghost. Ah, it's me and the ghost. I don't know. Is this sad that I'm the only one here for my birthday? Hey, everybody. Hey, Munib. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You're the first one into the party, I think. Anyway, I don't know who's here. So just waiting for people to show up so we can... I should fix my shirt, eh? It looks kind of bad. We can have a nice conversation. I got music playing because we're not monetized tonight. And, yeah, we can have some fun. Let's see if anybody wants to talk to me. Hey, Giselle. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Hey, old man. I'm older man today. Yeah, I'm older. I'm a little bit older. Doesn't feel really different, though. You know, so I'm 58 today. Hey, Rob. Thank you, buddy. So, yeah, 58. It is what it is, right? No, I won't say. Be morbid. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, old man. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. So I thought we'd have something to talk about tonight. It was a great game last night. I think that was a fantastic game last night. It was a pleasure to have everybody in the room with me last night to watch a really great game. And the last day of my 57th year. I guess actually I'm in my 59th year now because you only get the after you actually did it. So I lived my whole 58 years and now. But anyways, hey, Roger, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. It was a great game yesterday. I'm 7 years older than your brother-in-law. Awesome. Is that a good thing? Bad thing? Hey, Matthew, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. You forgot to call him? Go ahead, Giselle. Go do that. Always great to beat the Leafs. Yes, it is. And you know what? Even better is that it wasn't a last-minute defeat. It was 3 minutes to go. But, I mean, you know, right at the end, beat them, let them go home with their heads hanging low. Love that. Absolutely love it. I guess I should have been more prepared with stuff for you guys. I brought some pictures. Here's a picture of me when I was a baby. That's me. I was 5 years old there. No, I wasn't. I don't know how many months. I was very young. That's me. This is me and my cousin and my brother and sister. I'm on the end there, the smallest one on the end. On this one, I'm this guy here. This one. So that's my cousin next to me, my sister, and my late brother on the other end. And then this is me, my bar mitzvah. I don't show this to too many people, and I'm putting it out on a video. This is me and my bar mitzvah. I was obviously 13. It was 1976, and I looked like I'd want to slap my face too. That's me. Same haircut as the baby. Yeah. See, 58 years later, same haircut. The year 5. No, actually, no. Come on. It was the year 10. Give me a break here. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Shamir. Sorry, you kept me up late last night. I think I kept you guys up. It was we were podcasting. Yeah, me, Shamir, and Jeff. We were up. What time we hung up with each other or signed off the video at 2:45 last night. We were podcasting. The podcast is not out yet. I didn't have a chance to finish it up. It will be out tomorrow, though. I'm going to work on it in the morning. I got to do a couple things to it, and it's coming out tomorrow. So there'll be a new podcast tomorrow. So hope you guys will check that out. The link for the podcast, I didn't put the last episode link, but the podcast, the general link is in the description. And I'd like to remind everybody tomorrow, if you're not busy, I'm on Jofo podcast tomorrow at 9 p.m. Special guest, that's me, and should be a lot of fun. Those guys are pretty fun, and yeah, we should have a good time there. So hopefully you guys will check that out. I should have put that link in this description. I did not, but it is Jofo, Jofo podcast. If you type that into the search bar, the first one you're going to get is the Jofo podcast. Byron getting picked up. I'm kind of going to be surprised if he doesn't. I'll be very honest with you. I don't know. I was a little shocked by it. I mean, try to trade the guy. You get something for him. From Dan. Hey, Dan. Habs look great so far this year. I'd be here more, but I got a lot on my plate right now. Don't worry about that, Dan. I appreciate that you watch the videos and you make the appearances when you can. No worries. Life gets in the way for everybody. Yeah, Jeff, it was 4 a.m. your time. So what's happening with Byron? I don't know. I'm gonna be surprised. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be surprised if someone like Ottawa, right? Detroit. There's a few teams that have the cap space. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets picked up, but maybe they know something. Thank you, Shamir. Hey, Shamir, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I wouldn't be surprised though. No, that's not what I was saying. I'm wondering if maybe they know something or they have no choice but to make that decision. It frees up a lot of cap space for them. I don't know. I just hope they're ready possibly to be moving on from Paul Byron because I really am going to be surprised that if he doesn't get picked up. Hey, David, thank you so much, buddy. Philip, I'm exactly the same thing. I'm thinking Ottawa, but I've said it before. Ottawa, I thought would be a good place to trade him to if they're going to trade him. Yeah, now they can kind of get him for free, I guess. Not that I don't like Byron, but I have no problem if he gets picked up. So it frees up money. Well, it'll free up money, yes. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that, buddy. I don't know. Is that a way to lose Byron? I don't know. Isn't that how we got him off waivers? Maybe that's what they're looking at. We got him off waivers. If we have to lose him off waivers, it's kind of, I don't know. No, I'm not having a birthday drink tonight. I was up late last night and all that. So I'm having a puff. That's enough for me tonight. Besides, I didn't go out and buy a beer. I should have, but I was out. Someone had a cake for me. So got a piece of cake here. I don't know if I really feel like eating it, but I thought my birthday cake, that's a piece of it anyway. With a candle, maybe we'll light it. I'll see. I'm kind of full from supper, so I just ate a pizza. He makes $2 million more than he should. Habs overpaid him. Yes, that's true, but wouldn't it mean that it's a little harder? I guess you know what? Team like Ottawa, they got the space. Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised if they don't pick him up. Shmir's having a Jack and Coke. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. You're having it on my behalf. Price looked great last night. Finally, he's been not himself lately, so nice to see him have a good game. Yeah, and like he started out a bit shaky at the very beginning, and he got himself back in shape there, and that was good to see that he was able to kind of do that while during the game. JFed says, let Byron go. He was a great pickup for Montreal, but reality, it's 21 million. 21 million our roster has as well. 21. What's the 21M? Our roster as well. We don't need him. Teams don't want to trade and pick up contract, but reality, what are you going to get? A fourth? True. You're probably only going to get a draft pick if you trade him. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. He's helps them win. There's no doubt. They do better when he's in the lineup. He's been playing well defensively. It's just his offense hasn't been there this year. Hey, Philip, thanks. Hey, I appreciate it. Enjoy the movie. Enjoy the beer there, David. I appreciate that. Happy 20th. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Hey, Quinn. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I know. I appreciate that, guys. Happy 20th. I wish. I was saying to my ex-wife today, I would love to go back just 5 years. Give me 5 years back. I'd appreciate that. What do you guys think of my music? Loud? Can you guys hear the music? I turned the monetization off, so there's not going to be any problem to have music on. So I thought, why not? Smoking a little bit of, I guess I'm not monetized. Smoking some hash tonight. I got a present of a little bit of hash, so I'm vibing some hash. Good. I want you guys to hear it. So I'm glad you guys can hear it. Like I said, turn the monetization off. So hopefully you don't mind my music too much. It's old man music, I guess. When I was a kid, old man music wasn't rock and roll. I got to tell you. Not a busy week now. Yeah, of course I'm gonna upload. I don't know if I'll get every single day. I might miss one day this week, but I'm gonna try to put up at least one video every day. Now, of course, I'm gonna put up videos. No, Quinn, I mix with tobacco. Both the hash and the weed I mix with tobacco. All right, David, no problem. How is the angry Canadian dad tonight? I'm not so angry tonight. Yeah, my day was pretty good, considering for a pandemic day birthday. Yeah, we're still in lockdown. It's not as bad as it was, but still we're in lockdown. Got a slew of new cases there in Newfoundland. That sucks, man. Yeah, I saw that actually in Newfoundland. And the weather you guys have been getting, Jesus. Rob doesn't want to see Byron go. I kind of don't either, but I'm afraid he's probably going to go. What is very telling about Price. Hey, Heinz, thank you so much. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Where was I? What I was telling, what is very telling about Price, that's it, is he had an average Price game last night, and everyone thinks he played amazingly. Shows how low our expectations have been lately. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good point. I'm not saying he was amazing, but he had a good game. He had a really good game. Later, we're probably going to get some Beer Barrel Polka. No, I don't listen to Beer Barrel Polka. No way. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Happy Valentine birthday. I've never heard that one before. Sorry, meant 2021. I always hit M. Oh, that's it. Okay, when M is above. Thank you, JFed. I appreciate that. And I'm not sure what your comment was. I'm going to scroll back to see what that was. Oh, that was farther back than I thought. He was a great pickup for Montreal, but reality is 2021. Our roster as well. We don't need him. Yeah, I don't think you're that far off, but I mean, still, it's to lose him for nothing, I think, is the problem, Listen, I was thinking that they're going to have to trade him at the beginning of the season, and I put that out. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. It's a weird way to have to lose him if they do. If they don't, it's a good move because they need the cap space. There's no doubt about that. It's going to really help. And yeah, and he hasn't been playing offensively. He hasn't been playing well. So, do you know when our lockdown ends? I have zero clue. Well, no, because they've extended it and they didn't say how long. So, yeah, I have no idea either. So, but I mean, it's a lockdown. But I mean, it's not a horrible lockdown. I've got to admit, it's not a horrible lockdown. Hey, that's it, Shamir. We're going to call Hines the ketchup man. There you go. He's probably never heard that one before. Lockdown never ends. Chris, I hope you're wrong on that. But, you know, one form or another, it seems like we're going to be locked down for a while. At least till the vaccines are out, that everyone can get one. And then maybe, but yeah, I think it's going to be another little while. Hey, Corey, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Dono hype, I guess. Hey, Dono hype, Dono hype. I forgot. Both Shamir and Quinn. No, Quinn and Hines. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hines. Because I was just talking to Quinn. Just see. Hey, David, have a good one, eh? Byron, okay, I don't disagree. He's probably expendable, but yeah, it'll hurt. I mean, even if you get just a draft pick back from him, it's better than losing a guy for nothing, in my opinion. But I think they had no choice. It was either waive Byron or waive Perry. Byron might not get picked. I think Perry would have gotten taken off waivers. So I think they made because I said it a while back that I don't think they can waive Perry again because he's going to get picked up. And that was their choice, I think. So, and sending Perry back doesn't really help them too much with their cap. But sending Byron down and hopefully putting him on the taxi squad really helps with their cap. So that's what they did. They took a calculated risk, I think. Wonder if Byron goes back to Calgary. You think they'd want him back right now? Do they need a guy like Byron right now? Remember, he's not really producing much offensively right now. Not that he's not capable, but never called me ketchup until I moved to Canada. Oh, I guess Hines is only in Canada. I get it. That makes sense. Well, while you're in Canada, you're the ketchup man. It's not a bad thing. I love Heinz ketchup. Let's be serious. $3.5 million opens up the re-signs. Well, yeah, going forward, not having his contract is going to help. I agree. But still, like I say, I'd rather at least get a draft pick. But, I mean, maybe they couldn't trade him as far as that. So what choice do you have? If you can't find a partner to take him, you got to waive him and put him on the squad. Galchenyuk is the new Stepniak. No, who's got the record there for the journeyman? There's is it Sullivan, Mike Sullivan? Somebody like that's got the record. Galchenyuk, I think he's done, though. I think he's done. He's on waivers now. I don't think anybody picks him up. If the Canes traded for him yesterday, put him on waivers today, they have no intent on putting him on the roster, so maybe they'll put him down in the AHL. Maybe they'll put him on their taxi squad if he clears. I kind of think Galchenyuk's going to clear. Their contract needs to go, Quinn? I guess so. I mean, that's what I said before the season started. It was the most likely way for them to get under the cap and stay there. It's almost the 1-year anniversary of the shut things down. 14 days to flatten the curve. That was a month. We're about a month, just under a month away from that. For me here, it was in March. Although it's still a little over, actually. They shut the NHL down the 11th, I think. And then, I don't know how long after, but it was sometime in March before the end we got locked down the first time. If Byron goes, do you think they are wanting to get someone with that cap money? No, I think they just need to free up some cap space. I think that's the only reason. Hey, Royal D. Cordell. Not much, man. Just my birthday, hanging out here with you guys. Having some fun, smoking a doobie. No monetization, so I got music going and I can do what I want. Ole Jokinen, most traded. Okay, most traded, but I mean, how the journeyman thing is how many teams in his career? What's done, Gislain? It must have over my head. I really don't think Byron will clear. I'm worried about that he won't. But you know, although Stepniak always produced wherever he went. Yeah, he was okay, decent guy. Record for most teams, Craig Conroy. No, I think it's Mike Sullivan. You guys can check online. I think Chucky is going to be on the taxi squad. I think that was the reason he was put on waivers. Yeah, you got to wonder though. Did they really want him, or did Ottawa say, "Listen, if you want to make this trade, you got to take Galchenyuk"? Jason, we won't find out till noon tomorrow if Byron is claimed. John, how's it going, buddy? Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that a lot. Giselle, what are you getting pissed at? I don't get you. A year ago today, games were played to sell out arenas. A year ago today, games were played. Yeah, a year ago today, they hadn't shut the NHL down. I think it was the 11th. I think it was the 11th of March when they shut down. Having a root beer, having a hoot and beer for you. Thank you, appreciate it. I didn't go buy. I should have bought a beer. I didn't. I got up late today, and I was behind schedule all day. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Hot take hockey hype in the room. I'm sure everybody here in the room is also subscribed to John. If you're not, you should head over to John's channel, Hot Take Hockey. It's a great channel, and subscribe. Mike Sillinger. That's it, Mike Sillinger. That was close. Head over to Hot Take and give him a subscribe and ring the bell. It's a great channel. You guys are gonna love it. If anybody hasn't been there already. Every time I go to John, every time I go watch a video of yours, I check out the comments, and so many people from my channel are subscribed to you. It's crazy. Hey, Massimo, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Byron sent down because KK, Suzuki, and Romanov bonuses are about to kick in. If they didn't get under the cap before that, then the bonuses count towards next year's cap. Can't have that. Oh, there you go. Is Hot Take Hockey the young guy? Yeah, he's 21. He's pretty young. She's like, sorry, I was saying I was pissed about COVID that this won't be done in a year for many reasons. Yeah, no, I agree with you. We got a ways to go yet. Having some Canadian club when I get off work. Can't wait. 2 hours to go. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, that kind of sucks having to work till, it'll be like 11 o'clock my time when you get out. I'm in London, Ontario. Our lockdown ends Tuesday for the time being, yeah. But I see a third maybe in April. Have a drink or a puff for Byron. Was a great player. He still is here, but yeah, I will. Yeah, you guys are in a different lockdown there than we are. You're in a stay-at-home order where we're in a bit of a lockdown with a curfew. It's a little different, but yeah, you guys are getting out of it on Tuesday. Shamir was telling me last night. Us here, I don't know. We're in Montreal, so it's still a red zone, and till the numbers get down. Honestly, till the numbers get down, I don't want it to be out of the lockdown and all that. I want it to let them do it right this time, get the numbers down to where they need to be, and then, instead of doing, I don't know, ending the lockdowns prematurely. Nothing's good about being premature. Ejaculation, birth, nothing. Conroy is most traded. Deadline moves. Oh, that makes sense actually. Hey John, anytime. You know I love your channel. That's I'm not making that up. You got a great channel and you get better every year, every season. So yeah. Yeah, John's a Leafs fan, but he's a normal Leafs fan. He's not a crazy Leafs fan. He's a normal guy. He knows what reality is. You get the vaccine for last year COVID. I probably won't get a vaccine at the earliest. I don't expect till the end of the summer. True, John. I didn't think about it. Yeah, we kind of took out your Leafs in a kind of a. It's disheartening if you're a Leafs fan or the Leafs. I mean, basically a last minute loss like that, it hurts. I'm happy about it, but I feel for you, buddy. I feel for you as a Leafs fan. I'm happy we did it, but and what it's like to have it done. Kingston lockdown ended last Wednesday. Yeah, you're in a different kind of zone, I guess. Leafs got lazy in third. Habs woke up in third. I think, yeah, Habs really woke up in third. Thank God this time it wasn't too little too late, but yeah. That's a simple breakdown, John, but it's very accurate. Very accurate. Also think about all the diseases in the world like smallpox, who's supposed to be eradicated, came back years later. It's true. It's because people don't, the vaccines, that people don't want to get vaccinated. That's what happens. If you're an anti-vaxxer, I don't know. Hot take hockey, best games ever, Habs versus make me laugh. Now, don't insult John like that by saying that to him. So you can say the Leafs. John's a good guy. It's not fair to insult him on that. He's going through something, having to see his Leafs lose to us. So come on. Thanks, Massimo. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Some dono hype. We're almost out of lockdown here, but now the third wave fear is starting. Yeah, well, because of the new strains, the variants. We're going to have a third wave because of that. Habs flipped the trend. They were on last night. They flipped the trend. Sweet shirt. Yeah, I've worn it a few times. I love Cheech and Chong. Imagine how many years it would take to get rid of the last case of COVID. No, we'll never get rid of COVID. COVID's here like the flu. It's going to become endemic. And endemic means it never goes away. It'll be here like the flu, and we'll need shots every year, just like they have flu shots. They'll be saying, don't forget to get your flu shot and your COVID shot this year. So it's going to happen. Thank you, Massimo. Matt Russell, Outdoor Sports. What do I do for a job? YouTube. Dono hype. Seb Charb. Is Byron gone yet? We won't find out till noon tomorrow. He went on today, so we don't find out till noon tomorrow. Alan May was the player dealt most on the deadline 4 times. Alan May. How come I never heard of Alan May? There was a May, but the Mayday call that, but his name wasn't Alan. You hope he leaves? Well, now that he's leaving, he's going to be plucked off of the waiver wire. What is it you do for a living there, Mr. Matt Russell? That's why I'm pissed about be right about COVID. We probably will have it sometime till we die in the future. That's right. It was Brad May. There you go. Brad May. Mayday. Shamir's good for these kind of trivia things. He's always got the answer. Alan May was a grinder, played for the Oilers in the 80s. I never heard. I might have heard of him once. I didn't remember. It's going to suck to see Byron go, but he'll probably dominate the AHL. Oh, he won't go down to the AHL. He'll be on the taxi squad if he doesn't get picked up. Well, that's a good thing to be in a Habs room, buddy. Thank you. Go Habs, go. Come back often. We're here. I'm here for every game. Brad May, totally different guy. Yep. No, but I was the one saying Mayday, Mayday. He was telling me who that was. Coronavirus has always been around. It's just the strain was super contagious. Yeah. Yeah, COVID hasn't always been around, but coronavirus, well, the common cold is a coronavirus. Been around since I've been alive, that's for sure. Oh, was that, Shamir, that was against Boston, the Mayday call? I didn't know that. Honestly, I didn't know that. Brad May was a fighter, but he scored that goal against Boston that won the series, I think, for them. And, yeah, that's right. Put them out. I'll never forget that call, though. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Guy screamed that over and over and over again. Is that still the same guy, Rick Jenneret? Is he the same guy that's still there now? I doubt it. That was a long time ago. No, you're not so dumb, Massimo. The taxi squad, we're not used to it. Can't they send him to the AHL? I guess they could, but I don't see that happening. There's no reason to send him to the AHL. You're not working because of COVID? I know so many people aren't working because of COVID. Who is your all-time Habs starting lineup? Oh, God. Oh, God. Robinson and okay, first of all, Patrick Roy nets, Robinson and why is the name not coming to me? From the 50s. What's his name? God. I think his number was number 2. What's the old defenseman's name? I can't remember his bloody name. Someone help me out here. Those two starting on D. Lafleur on right. Oh, God, it's hard to say. Doug Harvey. There you go, Doug Harvey. So Doug Harvey and Robinson as the defenseman. Beliveau, Richard. Who on left? It's hard for me to say Richard because I would want, for me, Guy Lafleur on the right wing. But it's hard to say Guy Lafleur. I don't know. So I'm going to go this way. Patrick Roy, Robinson, Doug Harvey, Guy Lafleur, Jean Beliveau. On the left. You know what? Since for me, because it's got to be my era, I didn't see a lot of guys before. Steve Shutt on the left. There you go. Well, Ghislain got it. I mean, he's had 60 goals, set the record for left wingers at the time, and definitely for Montreal left wingers. Yeah, Shutt. It's got to be. Shutty was good. I'm not saying he wasn't. It's just I was trying to think, was there somebody else that you could say there? But you know what? Shutty deserves it. So there you go. That's my starting lineup. Yeah, Gainey was. You listen. You know what? You can come up with probably 10 really good starting lineups for the Habs. Come on, can't beat me up on who I left off that team, that starting lineup. Come on. That's not fair. Jenneret is Canadian? St. Catharines, eh? Jenneret, he's the screamer. Like he's about to lose his voice, isn't he? No boom boom. Well, he's honorable mention. Boom Boom was on the left side. Am I right? So Boom Boom could be a candidate for the left. Dickie Moore. Yeah, Dickie Moore. Hey, listen, you could have had Richard, Beliveau, Dickie Moore, and just stayed in the old days, and that would have been good too, right? So you could go by eras and have the best starting lineup from each era. I mean, the Habs have so many great players over the years. Chicago's doing surprisingly well. Yeah, they are. But I can't see them going all year like that. Honestly, I don't see it. But they are. Yeah, they found a goalie in Lankinen. That's true. They got Askarov in the pipeline. Boom Boom was right side? Oh, okay. So who else would you guys qualify on the left as one of the greatest left wingers here in Montreal? Yeah, I know my lineup is good, but I'm just wondering if there's another left winger out there I'm not thinking of that might be more legendary than Steve Shutt. Nobody got any clues. We got 30 people in here for my birthday. You kidding me? No way I would thought 30 people would show up. Thank you everybody for showing up. I really, really, really appreciate everybody that's in the room. Thank you so much. I also like Fred Cusick, the old Bruins. Oh, that's why I don't know the name. He's an announcer. Jay Feds, 46, lifelong Habs fan. My earliest fave was Shutt. Honorable mention to Lafleur, then Naslin. Definitely. Well, Naslin, what was Naslin? Joliat's a good legendary. Was he on the left side? Aurel Joliat. Hines, born in 83, so you're just a kid. Watched NHL since 88. So in my lifetime, my lineup would be Roy, Chelios, Desjardins, Naslin, Danfus, Koivu. Pretty good lineup right there. I'm telling you, you can put lineups from every era and still have great teams, you know. Corey Richard, Lafleur, Henri Richard, Maurice Richard for up front. Yeah, I was thinking of Henri, but I don't know. I didn't know what side he played. And I'm not sure if he was a left or a right side. Actually, if Henri Richard was a left winger, it should be Henri Richard. I mean, who's more legendary? 11 Stanley Cup wins. Legendary player. I mean, so there you go. Maybe I'd change Shutt for the pocket. So if I couldn't have Rocket Richard on the right, I could have the pocket on the left. Naslin was the left wing? Oh, that's who's left wing? Okay. Hey, Ed Mad, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Late 70s, Steve Shutt, Jacques Lemaire, Guy Lafleur. Well, I'm not only that. That's one line. They were lined for a few years together. So yeah, I'm telling you, and you can do that too. Just you can take lines and you can put a whole team of legendary Habs lines together. Oh, Mahovlich. Which one though, Frank or Pete? Was Pete a center? I think Pete was a center. So Frank. Habs trivia. First Hab to have his sweater retired. Howie Morenz. I think I'm right. Hey, I'm Nub. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Rob Fry got the number right. Yeah, Morenz was number 7. Good question there, buddy. Anybody got other trivia? Bring it out. No problem. I'm not too bad with Habs trivia, but not all of it. But yeah, I'm not too bad with Habs trivia. Larry Robinson and Andrei Markov for Corey. That's pretty good. Pretty good right there. Markov is definitely deserving to be up there. Plount is for what there, Brad? Definitely a great goalie, but I don't think I would have a stand-up goalie as my starting goalie. It has to be a butterfly, so it would have to be Patrick Roy. Massimo, you're too old for that question. Which question is that? I answered it. I'm older than a lot of people here. Oh, they haven't retired. You sure George Vezina's not retired? His number? Habs trivia. Record for most shorthanded goals. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Theo. Now, I'm going to feel bad, Theo. Thank you so much, Theo. And some Dono hype and some Theo hype. But to me, I think that's the first time I've seen your name up there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here and thanks for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. And thanks for the donation. I really appreciate that. And I hope I'll see you many more times here. Remember, we do live stream. Is there somebody else here in the room with me? Because I don't see anybody. So yeah, I do a live stream for every Habs game. Number one retired, but for Jacques Plante. Oh, okay, yeah, for Jacques Plante. They can still do Vezina. They should retire Vezina's for him. Put his name up there. Wasn't Rogie number one? Oh, a good question. I don't think so. I don't remember. Carbo, 27 shorthanded goals. Wow. I couldn't think of anybody for that. Awesome. Let's come up with another one. Last number one, Brian Hayward, I think. Was he number one? Brian Hayward, that was his number? I'm talking about my mods too. What do you mean I'm talking about my mods? I again over my head. If you're saying thank you, yeah, thanks for my mods too. Yes. Sorry if I didn't say that. Another should be retired is Newsy Lalonde. Yeah, Newsy Lalonde. I mean, some of these older guys, I don't know why they hadn't been retired. You'd think by now they'd go back and, just honor them somehow. You're too young for that question. Again, what question, though? And why would you be too young? Ron Tugnut? Did he play number one? Was he wearing number? I don't know what Tugnut wore. Oh, that's what I mean when I say we. Awesome. But you guys aren't here making videos and stuff with me. That's the difference. How many scoring titles did Rocket win? 2 or 3? I'm not sure, but I think 2. I met Newsy Lalonde's family a couple summers ago. That's cool. Toe Lake's number should be retired. Yeah, I did a video a while back on that. It's in my library there about Toe Blake. Hey, Corey, thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I appreciate you showing up. Have a good night. Have a drink for me. I appreciate that too. Nope, I was wrong. It's not 2 or 3. Well, I said 2 or 3, so it was 2. And I put up 2 fingers, I think, first, so I got it. How many did Boom Boom win? Didn't Boom Boom win 3? Or also won 2? Which Habs player holds the record for most? We just did that, though. We got, isn't it Carbo? With 27? Yeah, Jeff, I actually remember Rocket got suspended. That's the Rocket Richard riot. And who won? Who won the title that Richard should have won, but didn't? Who knows that one? I know that one. We don't have to look that up. Guy Lafleur was there. Where was Guy Lafleur? Yeah, Shamir, his number should be retired. Guy Carbonneau, Jean Beliveau, Yvon Cornway, another three great forwards. Richard won scoring titles. Sure he did. Are you sure he never did? Yeah, that's it. Hines, you got it. Jeff Boom Boom beat Richard by 1 point the year of the Richard riot. You see, nope, you are not here making videos. I could use the help, though, and I wish you were here helping me make videos. That would be great. How? Why are you mentioning how? This is Habs trivia. At the Lalonde family event, they were honoring Newsley. Man, that's what he played about 100 years ago. But he never won a score. So he never won the points championship, but he won the goal scoring championship. Am I right? How number 9? That was his number, yeah. His family are really old, I would think. Serge Savard, Doug Harvey, Ken Dryden. There you go. I had Doug Harvey. I put Larry Robinson instead of Savard, and I had Patrick Waugh. Was guessing how in terms of your question about scoring title in 55. No, it was Boom Boom. That's why Gretzky chose 99. That's right. He couldn't wear number 9. Somebody else was wearing it, I think. So he took 99. The Habs could almost retire all their numbers. It's true. Well, no, that's not exactly true. Some of the higher ones, no, because they didn't use them back then. But yeah, all the lower numbers, you could probably make a case for most of them anyway. Doug Jarvis, Hines, am I right? Who's the Habs Iron Man consecutive games? Doug Jarvis. Yeah, Shamir got it. Hey, Bolt 714, thank you so much. I'm the goat. I'm only a goat because I can eat cans, aluminum cans. That's the only reason I'm a goat. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Dallas Stars 4-1 tonight. I think that's what you're saying. And Doug Jarvis, definitely the Iron Man. Who's got the? Is there somebody with a new kind of Iron Man streak for the Habs? When Serge Savard joined the Habs, what other position could he have played? He could play for Montreal, but chose defenseman. Goalie. Guy Lapointe, Jacques Lemaire, Claude Provost, Joe Malone. I mean, Turkey Boy, you could probably all night name names of great Habs players in the past and just not stop. Jarvis had 560 games. That was his Ironman streak. Who has the longest Ironman streak in the league, though? I think it's Gary Unger, but I'm not sure if it's Gary Unger. Does anybody know the answer to that one? It is Unger, right? But I thought maybe someone passed him, but I'm not sure, but I thought maybe someone passed him. Because Unger was like 800 games, if I'm correct. Somewhere in that range. Who's the best team in the league? Montreal Canadiens, the Habs, or Les Canadiens? You forgot D, all of the above. Oh, Unger was 914. Okay, that actually number, now that you wrote it, because 964 didn't make sense. 914, yeah, I recognize that as the number. I should do a fantasy draft. What do you mean by that? We do have a fantasy pool for the channel. So yeah, there's 10 of us in the fantasy pool. Oh, and the comment went away. Jarvis was over 900 games. I don't think Jarvis was over 900. Oh, well, now that's Shamir that's saying that. Maybe that is then. Can you find out, Shamir, how many? Because I thought 560 was a little low for Jarvis. Elmer Locke, Georges Vezina, Bill Durnan, Aurel Joliet, 4 more great names. Carl Alsner was healthy scratch before he could beat the record. Carl Alsner's not getting any records anywhere. I'd like to join fantasy next year if possible. Obviously, Hines, no problem. No problem. There was room for 10 more teams this year, but we didn't get enough people. So no problem. And I announce it, and yeah, I let everybody who wants in, up to 20 people. Yandel's about 100 games away. Yeah, it's true. Yandel's got a lot of games, a lot of games for his Ironman. You're right. He almost lost that streak the beginning of the season. Jarvis was 964, so Jarvis has the record. There you go. So there you go. That makes sense. He broke Unger's record. Alsner is a coach now. Didn't know that. Can we see the dog? Oh, she's probably sleeping somewhere. Yeah, she's sleeping at my feet. I don't really want to wake her up to pick her up. Yeah, I'd like to join. Yeah, no problem, guys. You gotta, when I announced it many times. I called for more people many times. But yeah, every beginning before the season starts, every year, we're gonna have a fantasy team, fantasy league. So yeah, unfortunately, can't get you in after the start, but yeah, definitely next season, sure. And it won't be that far away when you think about it. There'll be just a short off season, and then we'll have a season right after this all ends. But yeah. Did Bill Durnan have 22 shutouts in 44 games? Was that Durnan or was that Hainsworth? George Hainsworth, I think, did that. Jarvis had 560 in Montreal and 434 with Washington. And what's HFT? Why am I not getting that? George Hainsworth just mentioned again. Bernie Geoffrion, Edward Lalonde. You forgot the newsy. Edward Newsy Lalonde. Bob Gainey, great players. What kind of dog? She's a mix, but mostly Shih Tzu and pug. Although she doesn't look anything like a pug. Dog is on a bye week along with the Habs. There you go. Nah, she'll bark when she wants to, but she's sleeping now. Giselle, was George Hainsworth. I'm quite sure it was George Hainsworth with the 22 and 44. I wish they played every team before the break. Yeah, we got to wait for Winnipeg. Winnipeg's the only team they didn't play. Am I right? Rick, who do you pick in the draft for fantasy? Oh, well, that's hard to say. I mean, you got to go by where you're picking and who picks, who's been picked ahead of you. This year, I was second and Jeff was first. And know that we don't decide the order. That was picked by Yahoo. I was sure Jeff was going to pick, what's his name now? McKinnon. Because Jeff loves McKinnon. But no, he took McDavid, and I ended up with McKinnon first pick. But, I mean, every year is different, right? Who's the best player, where you're picking, who's available when you're picking. It's hard to say who you're going to pick ahead of time. Hartford, Hartford is HF. Yeah, okay. You're right. I put Hartford HFD, I think, when I was doing that. 1928-29, Hainsworth, 22 shutouts. See, I knew it was Hainsworth. Why am I? Oh, I was frozen. I was frozen on. I'm watching I'm in the room with you guys. So on my TV, that's there. I'm streaming on my laptop. Nothing, but over there was frozen. That's weird. Anyway, we're down to 22 people. Oh my God, am I boring? Yeah, I put Hartford HFD. Richard Moore, I don't think anybody ever seen him spelled that, mentioned that way. It's Dickie Moore. Dickie Moore. Frank Mahovlich on my wall. Yvon Lambert, no hassle, no assholes. And Ryan Walter. You lost me there for a sec. Yeah, it was spinning, but not on my laptop, so hopefully I'm still there. I'm still there, guys. I don't know why it would be like that. I know my son's live streaming as well. I don't know if that means anything. Hey, Massimo, have a great night. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate that. And thanks for the donation. You got me back. I hope so. Was Walter a fourth liner or a third liner? Aiden Hook, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Hey, was Ryan Walter a fourth liner? I thought he was a third liner. You sure he was a fourth liner? Naslin, Bobby Smith, Stefan Richer. Good days. Was Richer and Naslin were on the team at the same time? Smith, I know. I guess so, eh? Yeah. Carbo was third liner. I guess you're right then. Wait, Ryan Walter, I guess you're right then. Imagine you got Ryan Walter as your fourth line center. Or he was a center, wasn't he? That's amazing. Hey, Matt Scotian, thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate you come in here and do that. Yeah, some Scotian Canadian hype. Matt, you're killing me, Matt. Your videos are so good, and your subscriber rates are going up. I can't even hope to catch up. You're killing it, man. Killing it. I watch your videos and I go, fucking Matt, I got to do better work now. It's okay, though. I'm happy you're doing that. It pushes me to newer heights, hopefully. Everybody, Scotian Canadian, if you don't watch Scotian Canadian, just like John at Hot Take Hockey, you got to go check out Scotian Canadian. He's doing great work over there as well. Head over there, subscribe to that channel, because if you like me, there's no way you're not going to like Matt at Scotian Canadian. And I mean, him and John are knocking it out of the park, without a doubt. I'm hitting dribblers. These guys are hitting home runs. Seriously. And I'm not being, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. This is absolute truth. They're younger than me, but man, do I wish I was as good as they are. Where in the draft was Ryan Walter drafted? That I have no idea. No idea. Hey, Rich J. No, not much. We're having some fun here. Some trivia, some good conversation. Getting buzzed a little bit. No monetization. Oh, what happened to my music? Damn it. Why'd that stop? That's weird. I put it on shuffle. Oh, that's good old April Wine. One of my favorite April Wine albums, live at the El Macombo. I saw April Wine, I want to say at least 3 times, maybe 4. But my sister has seen April Wine 13 or 14 times and met the drummer. Goddamn, what's his name anymore? Jerry something? Yeah, my sister's a big April Wine fan. Was. Still is, probably. Hey, Heinz. Have a good time, buddy. That's a great excuse to leave the live stream, I got to tell you. Stéphane Lebeau was the second line center. He was a pretty good player. William Vio, who are the Habs playing next? We're playing Toronto again on the 20th. That's the next game, next Saturday. Start doing fist bumps at the end, Rick. With who? With myself? I appreciate that, Matt. I appreciate that. But my God, you are knocking it out of the park, my friend. I wish I could do the analytical talk like you guys do, you youngins, you young guys. I'm not capable at that anymore. Maybe when I was younger, I don't know. I don't seem to have it anymore. But it's okay. We each have our niche in our niche, so that's cool. I'm happy where I'm at. But man, every time I watch one of your videos, I get mad at you just for a minute because, and then I go, you know what? Just got to work harder. That's all. You're keeping me off the streets, Matt. You're keeping me working harder and keeping me off the streets. So that's always a good thing. Bobby Smith and Mike McPhee were 2 of my favorites growing up. Always wish Al McInnes played for the Habs back then. Get all the Cape Breton boys in Montreal. I didn't know Al McInnes was from out there. I might have, but I forgot. Great content every week with Matt. Never mind, just this week. Hey, Jeff, say thank you to Laylee for that. Thank you very much, Laylee. Appreciate that. Okay, where was I? Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. You're a good guy too. I can tell just from watching your videos. And I don't know if I'm unique, but because of you young guys with your high quality stuff, I just try to find where I can fit in. That's all. So that's what I always look for, where my angle is that I can actually talk about on video and not look like an idiot. And I may still look like an idiot. I don't know, but I try not to. Who was drafted very high by Washington? Al McInnes. Al McInnes was drafted by Washington. Hey, Jackson, thank you so much, buddy. Mark Napier. I delivered Mark Napier's final contract offer by the Montreal Canadiens to his house. He came to the door. He was wearing sweatpants. He was shirtless. Pretty built. He was not a big guy. He was not tall at all. Just barely taller than me. And I delivered his final contract. And I glanced at it while I was driving there. It was in one of those, with the 2 things that stick out and you fold them over. So I opened it up and I took a look. It was $250,000. Now this was back in, early 80s. This is back in early 80s. I want to say around 82, 83, maybe 84. I'm not sure when he left, but it was his last contract offer. He left or they traded, whatever. He left not too long after. Where was I? I'm totally lost now. Well, I recognize that I said happy. I recognize it with Laley, so I see Laley's name there. I'm going to go from there. Who did the Habs play when they opened the then Molson Center in '96? Dallas Stars? I don't know why I want to say the Dallas Stars. Ryan Walters selected number 2 overall by Washington in '78. Number 2 pick, eh? Back when Washington sucked the bag. They were horrible. Mike McPhee, the definition of the 4-star player. I'm a Maritimer at heart, Rick. April Wine, Halifax band. Yeah, but that's true. But where did they go to have their base was Montreal. When I got into April Wine, I didn't know they were from Halifax. I thought they were a Montreal band because they came here and they based themselves out of Montreal. So they're an honorary Montreal band to me. But yeah, I mean, I've always liked April Wine. My sister was a big April Wine fan since way back. So yeah, and then I went to many concerts with her. You know, at least 3 anyway. Do I like Rush? Not really. I know it's weird for hear Canadians say that. No, I'm not a big Rush fan. Not that I dislike them, but I'm not a huge Rush fan at all, really. Hey, Matt Scotian, thanks, buddy. Have a great night, and thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate that. Really kind of you to do that. Hey, Polly, thank you so much, Polly. Thanks for coming in. Great game last night. Yes, it was. That's what did I do? That's classic, Rob. I'm sorry I forgot. McInnes drafted 15th by Calgary. Well, there you go. Which one was it? Oh, no, we were talking about someone else earlier. Yeah, okay. I think, anyway. I don't know. I hooked up Chad Kilger's cable when he was with Habs. Oh, God, there's a name you don't like. He wasn't here very long. Chad Kilger. Defenseman? Am I right? A defenseman? I could be wrong on that. Oh, my God. That goes back a bit. Did I know Darcy Tucker was drafted by the Habs? Sure do. Didn't we trade Tucker to Hartford? Didn't we trade Tucker to Hartford? The 4 stars is a guy who plays great defensive games, so no goal or assist, but they have great impact on the game. Yes. Yeah. I figured that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. The contract peak, yes. How could you not? I'm delivering something to Mark Napier. I could look inside. How could you not look inside? It was a left wing, Kilger. Okay. He wasn't here very long. His dad, Bob Kilger, was a referee. I didn't know that. You left in the middle of a Rush concert. Too many drum solos. Yeah, I don't think I would ever have gone to see them. Like, their music's okay, but I'm not the hugest Rush fan at all. Chad's father, Bob, was also an MP for Cornwall. Wow, really? I was the mayor there. Okay, that's cool. Bobby Russo. You can just name all the Habs players. They were pretty much all good. Springsteen. Were we talking about Springsteen last night? Guys, Shamir, Jeff, did we talk about Springsteen last night for some reason? I think after the podcast. You were a Bobby Russo fan. He did go to the Rangers. He was a good player. I don't know that he was a Hall of Fame player because they're trying to get him into the Hall of Fame, I think, his kids are. But he was a good player. We were talking about him? Okay, good. Thought so. Tucker not trade to get Corson back in Montreal? That would mean to St. Louis, we got Corson back by trading Turgeon to St. Louis. I don't know that Tucker was involved. I thought we traded Tucker to Hartford. That's what's in my head. I don't know why. And then he came to Toronto from, I don't know where he was when he went to Toronto. We got Corson from St. Louis for Turgeon. I just did a video where I had that in there. Well, I say just a couple of months ago. Yeah, Jeff, that's my sentiment exactly for Rush. I don't mind a song or two, but I don't think I can take even a whole album at a time. It's just not for me. Met Mark Napier at a hockey day in Canada in Kamloops. Cool. He told Lanny McDonald he would have made a great Hab. Lanny rolled his eyes. Lanny McDonald would have made a great Hab. He was a great player. Tucker was Corson's brother-in-law. That's right. He married Corson's sister. Ed Chaplot. That's being obscure there, Turkey Boy. That's an obscure hockey name. Hey, Tyler Burns, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. We trade Richer with Tucker to Tampa for scraps. No, we didn't trade Richer to Tampa. We traded Richer to New Jersey, no? Patrick Poulin, Mick Vakuda, Igor Ulanov. Now you're getting, again, a little bit obscure. Not as obscure as Ed Chaplow. Lanny and McInnes, the only good part of 89. Yeah, listen, it was, if we had to lose the Stanley Cup, it was nice to see Lanny McDonald win the Cup. I'm not from Maritime, so, of course, McInnes didn't mean anything, but it was nice to see Lanny McDonald win a Cup. He deserved it. The other Stéphane Richer, there were two. There were two Stéphane Richers. Kind of remember that. We all know the greatest Hab of all time is Scott Gomez. Jean-Guy Talbot. Another good defenseman, I want to say, for Jean-Guy Talbot. The other Stéphane Richer. I'm just trying to think that one out. There were two Stéphane Richers? What about Ray Jean Houle? Ray Jean Houle, the greatest Hab of all time. No. But Ray Jean Houle was one of the players that, I think there were three, one of the four players the Habs actually drafted using the rule where they were allowed to get the first crack at Quebec-born players. Ray Jean Houle was picked up that way. Richer had a second stint with the Habs. Yeah, he did. But when you say the other Stéphane Richer, I think there were two Stéphane Richers in the league. Dick Duff, also a great Leafs player. He played for the Leafs. Yeah, I thought about Jordan too when Shamir said Gomez. Not here tonight. Which is okay, so there's no arguing. I don't mind that. Bert Olmsted played in that's the 50s. He played with Beliveau on Beliveau's line, or did he play with Richard? Bert Olmsted, pretty good hockey player. But that's back in the day. That was before my time. I'm looking at my music. Gene Actemy. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but that's another kind of obscure Hab. Anybody know the name of this band? Can you hear the music? Went to school with a few NHL players. Many of the Cornwall Royals went to my school. That's pretty cool. Hockey players are in general good people. Ab McDonald. Oh boy, you're going far back. Claude Mouton, longtime former announcer. I never liked him. I delivered. I got shit from him a couple of times because I was working for a family business, which was courier company, and the Canadians were in the family because 3 members of my family, cousins or whatever, married into the Maitland family, and so Sammy Maitland owned part of the Canadians, and whatever. So the courier company had the Canadians as a client. That's why I delivered Mark Napier's contract. So Claude Mouton, for some reason, I don't know, a couple times I had something that he was waiting for, and I guess I didn't get there fast enough. He was a real piece of shit. That's all I can say. For me, that I've dealt with him, I did not like Claude Mouton. So, hey, Zachary, thank you. Thank you so much. Great game yesterday. Yes, the Habs were the better team in the end, but not by much. It was close. Stan Smirk. There's a name I never heard. The third star number, 33, Patrick Roy. You don't like Patrick Roy? Is Maurice Richard the best Hab of all time, or Lafleur or Belleville? For me, it's Lafleur. But if you're going to say Richard or you think it's Belleville, I mean, how can you say you're wrong? But for me, it's Lafleur. Guess who? I can't tell. It's too muffled? Oh, really? I thought that would be coming out more. That better? Bill Bushwhackers. Boy, you're coming up with some. Katakana Fukufuji? That person played hockey? Oh, that was how Mouton said it. Okay, I get you. Can't wait till next Saturday. Leafs will win. No, they won't. You never know. It's going to be a good game. Another good one, though. Either way, right? It's going to be a good game. Billy Joel, you're all going to laugh at me for my Billy Joel. I like Billy Joel a lot, so nobody laugh. Let's see. Should I blow out my candle? Where's my lighter? Bill Quackenbush. I remember that. All right, guys. Since I didn't get a candle on the cake the first time, we didn't have candles. I'm going to blow out, and I'm going to make a wish. I'm not telling anybody what the wish is. It's cool. I love these candles. The flame is colored. This is blue and red flame for the Habs. I don't know if you can tell from there, but it's blue and red, the flame. There you go. I'm 1 year old. I'm 1 year old. I was going to have a bite, so I've done it. Cheers, guys. My son made that cake for me. I saw Powder Blues up there. That's what that was, not this song. Was Powder Habs Guru. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. Some Habs Guru hype and don't know hype in the house. Oh, looks like an interesting cake there, second owner. I should get a Habs candle. Well, that's as close as I can get. It's a red candle, but it's got different color flame, and it's a blue and red flame, so that's as close as I could get. I think the Canadians make some changes and will be a better team on Saturday than we have been as of late. And they have a whole week to get ready for this game. So I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Rob Fry, thank you so much, Rob. More Dono hype and Rob, he's got a small name. Rob Fry hype. It's got a short name. You can put the whole name in there. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank everybody. Thank you all for the donations. I really appreciate that. Taro Sujimoto and the Tokyo Katanas. Sabres pick at 74. I never heard of that one. Thank you, Edmad. Jack Bonus. Is he not the coach for the Dallas right now? Hey, Royal, thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. Any word on Tatar today? Nothing, but I have been out most of the day, so I wasn't able to do my normal checking around, but I've heard nothing about Tatar. They benched him. He was benched because he's been playing like shit mostly, and to send a sign, a message to everybody. And it worked. At least I think it worked because, they didn't overwhelm Toronto, but, they had that character game where they came from behind, they never gave up, and they ended up winning. So, hey, Zachary, that's cool. You've been here a long time. I know all about you. Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain. Rick Bonus, with an E. That's okay. I understood. That's Rick. No, wait a second. Why are you saying that? That's me, Rick. I'm Rick. Double Dono hype. Phil Goyette. Yeah, there's a good hab. Rick Bonus, another Maritimer. Oh, is he a Maritimer? I didn't know that. He hung around in the game long enough to get himself to a Stanley Cup final. Remember when he was? Didn't he coach? First, I think he was a Jets player. He coached the Senators when they were a putrid team, and it was, I think, his first coaching job. So to see him, how many years later, having some success with Dallas is really good. It's cool to see that. Tatar trade? I don't know if Tatar is going to get traded. I think they just sat him down to give him a kick in the ass type thing. When do you guess? When you do the score contest, are you doing just the Habs or are you doing the Leafs as well? Well, what do you mean by that? Am I doing the Leafs games? No, just Habs games. Bonus with Ottawa. Yeah, he coached Ottawa. I think that was his first coaching gig. Richard Mack. I hope Byron gets claimed. Hope he can have a chance to lead on a weaker team. No, that's not. That was a little loud. Yeah, listen, if he gets a good chance somewhere else, I'm going to be happy for him. Yeah, definitely. Oh, the goal. Wait, do I? Oh, I see what you're saying. It's it's first goal of the game. So it doesn't matter, Leafs or whatever team, either team. First goal of the game, either team, doesn't matter. It used to be only the Habs, but I changed it up recently to either team. Hey, Jackson, thanks for being here, buddy. I really appreciate that. See you next video. The Habs versus Leafs. You pick the score and the first goal scorer of the game. That's it. Counting Crows. I like 2 Counting Crows songs. They're okay. I don't like all of their stuff, but I like 2 of their songs. This one I like a lot. Thoughts on Wayne Simons? In what way? He's a Leaf. He's out with a broken wrist. He was having a really good season. 5 goals to start. I mean, he was doing really well there. Better than I would have thought. I think better than most people would have. I always liked Wayne Simmons, however you want to say it. I always say it wrong. Will I change the price for Leafs fans? The price of what? The price of what? I don't charge anybody for the Guess the Score contest. Hey, Keegan, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here. But no, I don't know why I would change the price of something I don't charge for. You love Jumbo Joe. When does he get off the injury reserve? Do you know? I imagine about a week from now, right? You get him back? So he might be in the lineup maybe the next game versus Montreal. Sens beat Habs, first game ever. That's right. First Sens game. They beat us. I remember watching that game. What a shock that was that they beat us in the first game. Was that 93? Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. Maybe prize? What do you mean by maybe prize, second owner? If you guess the score contest and you win, there's a prize for that. Yeah. Big win by the Habs last night. It sure hell was. It was like, that was a must win if there ever was one. Pretty much, right? If they don't win that game, I don't know. Things could happen. Bad things could happen. He's back probably Monday. Well, there you go. So he's going to be facing us on Saturday. Rest in peace, Byron. He didn't die. No, listen. First of all, he hasn't been claimed yet. So until he is, how do I want to put that? Unless he is, he's still a Hab. The gift for guessing right on the score if it's a Leafs fan who won the prize. Oh no, I don't like the Leafs. I have no problem with Leafs fans unless they're acting like idiots. But no, I don't. No, why would I take it out on Leafs fans? They suffer enough being Leafs fans. Come on. Leafs fans have lost enough during their lives. Yeah, that's what I mean. They suffered enough already. Poor Leafs fans. Zachary, that's exactly right. A win is a win in the end. It's 2 points no matter how you get it, right? But hey, listen, I know you're a Leafs fan. Good luck to you guys. May the best team win. That's how it should always be. If we're not the best team, then, well, okay, when it's the Montreal Canadiens, even when they're not the best team, they should win. But for every other team, the best team should win. I think they'll trade Tatar before they lose him to free agency. I don't. I'll say this. If they're not in a playoff position, I'll agree with you. But if they're in a playoff position, unless they make a trade that brings them back someone similar to Tatar that can help them in the playoffs, I don't see them trading him. And they'll lose him to free agency. Rob was 3 years old when the Leafs last won the Cup, and they were underdogs that year. So, Rob, you're almost the same age as me. I'm not mad. Nice shot by Brendan Gallagher. No, you shouldn't be mad. You can be upset, uptight, and unhappy, but there's no reason to be mad. It's a game. It's all it is. In the end, it's just a game. We wake up the next day, we go to work, we do our things, whatever we do. It all happens. So, it's just a game. It was a must-win for the Habs last night, but the Leafs dominate the first and second last night. Just the Habs came back yesterday and still the needed victory. I don't think they dominated. Maybe the first 10 minutes, I'd give you that. I think after that, the Habs got better, and then eventually dominated the Leafs at the end. So it was a pretty even game all around when you look at it. I think, anyway. And I think that's how the season's going to play out, right? I think the season's going to play out where it's going to be a tight race between Montreal and Toronto. This week would have been miserable if they lost last night. It wouldn't have been as good, but yeah, I mean, you're kind of right. Hang on, an important text message. Oh, from an ex-girlfriend. I'll get to it after. Ex-girlfriend. Is that a good thing when ex-girlfriends are wishing you a happy birthday? Zachary, you are right. You're a Leafs fan, and you are not rude. And that's why you stay in the channel, and I'm very happy to have you here because you're a normal Leafs fan, and that's a good thing. Second owner, what's that for? We all know what eggplants are. Why are you putting an eggplant? Someone getting excited out there? Why did my music? It goes 2-3 songs and then it stops. It's on shuffle. What the hell's going on with that? Oh no, it didn't go out. There is a song up here. No, I'm gonna change that. Hang on a sec. Let me find something. Got any? Anybody got any? Oh, that booty call? No, it's an ex-girlfriend. Just wishing me happy birthday. That's all. It's not a booty call. That's all I got there. Oh, here's a song I like. Just stopped it. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. Here's the band everybody hates, but I like Nickelback. This song reminds me of not an ex-girlfriend, but an ex, whatever. Yeah, this song makes me think of somebody. See you later, Zachary. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I like most of CCR stuff. There's not much CCR I don't like. How about I don't have any Street Heart? Sorry, I don't. I think I saw them once. I think they opened up for. I'm trying to think what group I saw back in the day. So I think I saw them once. God, who did they open up for? I saw so many concerts back in the 80s that I don't remember. Royal, you're from Red Deer. Awesome. Do I think Tatar will be traded? No, actually, I don't. He was sat for a lesson to give him not a lesson, to kick him in the ass to get him going. I think. Oh, my dog is dreaming. Who you barking at in your dream? It's good. She's probably chasing a squirrel in her dream. She's barking. So am I the only one here who likes Nickelback? Most people say they don't, but I think a lot of people won't admit that they like them for some reason. Anything's possible, but in my honest opinion, Tatar was benched to get a rest. I don't know about a rest, but he was benched to give him a kick in the ass. I don't think there's any other way to put it. Yeah, Shamir, I don't get it. I think just people like to hate. That's all. I have a little Shih Tzu, a little black Shih Tzu. She's made it into a couple of videos, and she's barked many times in my videos. So you've heard her bark for sure. Oh, Royal, you're a musician? Awesome. I play guitar a bit, but like a bit. Not great on guitar, but I play. I'm thinking of picking it up again. I haven't picked up my guitar in a long time. Joel Teasdale looking good for the first two games. Yeah, good. And good on him too. I like to see the kid get back to where he was. My dog barking about the Leafs. Yeah, hating the Leafs. I don't think she hates the Leafs, but she barks. I don't know. She barks when she hears another dog out. She gets into a lot of videos. Let's put it that way. Did I get the sketch? Excuse me, on 22 minutes. We hate Celine Dion, Nickelback, and Justin Bieber. We hate success. Yeah, no, I know why they get a bad rap. It's the lead singer, Chad Kruger. He's a bit of a wild man. I think that's the only reason why they get. Plus, he was Chad Kruger and Tiger Woods were best friends for a while, and part of Tiger Woods' downfall, Chad Kruger was along for the ride. Had probably a bad influence on him. So I think that's why a lot of people don't like him. I stopped playing the clarinet last year. Was playing for 4 or 5 years. Well, that's different. Clarinet. I mean, I played that a couple of times when I was in school, but I was never good at it. Nickelback is okay. I think they get piled on because everyone does it. Yeah, that's what I mean. People pile on them, but they really like them, and they're just doing it because everybody else is doing it. Because otherwise, I mean, who goes to their concerts then or buys their? I mean, if nobody likes them, you rap artist and hip hop, awesome. I'm not into rap, but I mean, hey, if that's what you're into, that's cool. I don't. Like, I used to really kind of hate rap. I think I didn't really understand it at all. I understand it a little bit more by what it's about and all that. So I don't say I hate it anymore, but it's not my type of music. But hey, everybody's got what they like. Music is subjective. Oh, you got a little dog named Spooky. That's a good name for a dog. I like that. Mine's Ray for Raven, short for Raven, and she's a little girl. Everyone hears Ray thinks she's a boy, but she's a little girl. Oh, who's married to Avril Lavigne? Oh, Chad Kruger you're talking about, I think, right? Zegras got like 7 points in 7 games, and Drysdale got 4 points in 4 games. Zegras definitely ready to play in the NHL. Where did he get these points? In the NHL already? Zegras is playing with, Anaheim, eh? Oh, Drysdale too, that's true. Jim Croce. I think my first dog that was my dog, that was his name, Leroy Brown. I named him after this song. Rob played clarinet as well. My middle son played viola in the school band. He's got a custom Continental. It's a great song. Yeah, Avril Lavigne. I know she's from Ontario. She's a Canadian. I like Avril Lavigne. I like some of her songs. Zegras playing in the AHL with Drysdale. Oh, they're in the AHL. Okay. I thought Drysdale was. I wasn't sure about Zegras. Sorry. Why are you? Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you, by the way, Elio. But why are you sorry? There's another old song from the 70s. Oh, wow. Can't believe that it's almost 2 hours. We'll go another few minutes. This is longer than I was expecting to go. But we'll go another few minutes there, and I'm gonna watch something. Watch a movie to end the night for my birthday. Do you think the break week will help or not help the Canadians beat the Leafs next week? I would think it's gonna help. I know you're thinking about momentum and all that. I think it'll help because they got to work on a few things, and they can maybe get some of their bugs out or whatever. And I think it should help. Yeah, I love Bill Withers. Got a few good songs. He just passed away recently. It sucks that most of the new cars are getting rid of the disc tray to play music. My mom loved CCR a lot. Yeah, I guess it's all going to what am I? Well, if they don't have, what do they have for music? It's not like cars don't have music anymore. Who gave a thumbs down? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Probably a Leafs fan. But I've always said, thumbs down, thumbs up, doesn't matter because it's the same. It's an interaction. It's the same. It does the same. Oh boy, this one goes back far. But I think Byron. Yeah, I think he might get picked up. I don't know for sure, obviously, but I'm probably going to be a little surprised if. Yeah. I'd be surprised, I think, if he doesn't get picked up. To be honest, I'm going to be surprised. But I think there's a good chance he does, yeah. Yeah, it's a good song. They had two songs I really like. Men at Work. You need deep pockets to get by. No, you just need some cap space. There's teams with cap space. Ottawa's one of them. And he's from Ottawa. I kind of expect Ottawa is going to pick him up. So, which would suck because then we have to face him. Not that, I mean, okay. But it just would suck anyways if Ottawa gets him. Thank you, second owner. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I do need tips on basic editing, but I don't know if I'm going to be an editor at all. I hope this off season I'm going to learn to edit. I said that last off season and I didn't do it, but I'm going to try to learn. The problem is editing. I'd have to basic editing is about all I could do on my videos because I don't have time. They need to get out on a timely basis. They're time sensitive. So anyway, yeah, editing something for the future for me. I think Ottawa will pick him up, though. No, Galchenyuk won't get picked up by anybody. I'd be shocked on that one, too, if anybody picks Galchenyuk up. Yeah, Byron's from Ottawa. That's why I think it's a good chance he can get picked up by them. Yeah, I don't use my phone for I use the computer for the videos. I record my videos on a phone, but I don't do anything on the phone with them. I transfer them to my computer. Jeff doesn't think he gets picked up. I think CJ doesn't want him to, but MB probably does want him to get picked up. Yeah, I mean, but what you'd think they'd try to trade him. Maybe they couldn't trade him, though. We don't need Chucky, that's for sure. We don't want him. We don't need him. We got Byron from the waiver. Yeah, we got him from waivers, and he might be going back via the waiver route. Do I like Mark Scheifele? How could you not? He's not going anywhere with Winnipeg. He's staying there. Yeah, we got him from Calgary, just off the waivers. I don't think Calgary tries to get him back, but you never know. Chucky heading to KHL. I would think that's about the only place he's going to get any offers. Dude's going to be on 7 teams if he gets picked up on waivers. Yep. Otherwise, I mean, the Canes will put him on their taxi squad or put him in the AHL. You can't ever go home. That's true. Chucky won't work here. No, Chucky can't. Why would we want Chucky here? If he's not playing well anywhere else, not even a sign, an inkling that he's going to play well. No, there's no way we want him here. It's just a cancer at this point. 7 teams and he's not even 27. I know it's sad, but his father should look in the mirror about that and see if he can face himself. Ottawa getting him won't suck for us as much as it did for Calgary. Maybe. I mean, that might, because we won't miss him as much maybe as Calgary did, but still, it's going to suck. A 30-goal year, Chucky, anytime. A 3 to 5 goal a year, Chucky, forget it. Yeah, right. But, I mean, you're never going to get the 30-goal a year, Chucky. Again, I don't think. Is Paul Byron Canadian? Yeah, he's born in Ottawa. In my honest opinion, we ruined Chucky. In my honest opinion, I think a combination of Montreal and his father ruined him, if you ask me, more than anything. His father trying to coach him and telling him not to listen to the coaches, that's what ruined him. Chucky's attitude is he doesn't want to work hard. He thinks he's talented enough, he doesn't have to work, and that's a big problem. I think Galchenyuk should go to the Stars to play with Radulov. They had good chemistry there. But Radulov out now, so. Yeah, I don't think anybody picks him up. Jeff watched the Pens game today. Crosby and Ovi, still top guys in the NHL. I wish we had someone like that here. Well, let's get Crosby. We should have sent him to the AHL back in the days to learn how to play a defense style of play or side of play. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. He seemed like he was ready here. His father ruined him. If Byron was put on waivers before the season, Ottawa 100% sure would have claimed him. Probably, yeah. Hey, NHL, have a great night. Thanks for coming in, eh? Appreciate it. If playing with Crosby didn't fix him, then he was uncoachable and unwilling to change his game. Yeah, I mean, right there. He couldn't play with Crosby, so. Okay, we're going to do another. We'll go to another 5 minutes. And then I'm going to take off. I'll have an hour and a half left on my birthday. Try to find something to watch. I don't know what. There's not much out there. I've stopped watching so many TV shows that now I don't have a lot to watch. So I got to find some new TV shows I like. Complete opposite of Jake Evans. Yeah, he's like Jake Evans is really coachable. Yeah, Chucky is totally not coachable because his father just tells him he doesn't need. Don't listen to that one. Don't listen to this. Don't listen to that. You don't need it. You're too good. He ruined him, his father. Brady Tkachuk is mad. I hate Brady Tkachuk. Did you eat cake today? Yes, I had. I just had a bite of my cake. I'll finish it after. But yeah, I had a piece of cake earlier at my ex-wife's place with my kids. Oh, no, I want to do something different tonight, Shamir. I've been it seems like nonstop hockey for a little bit. I need a break. I need a break for a couple hours. Watch Letterkenny. I've seen every Letterkenny, unless there's a new season that just came out. And I mean just in the last week or so, I've seen every Letterkenny multiple times. I have a couple seasons on my computer. And, yeah, I love Letterkenny. Although I have to say something. The last season of Letterkenny, am I the only one who thought it was a little bit overperformed? Or, I don't know. I wasn't fully thrilled with the last Letterkenny season. So I don't know if it's just me or what, but I hope it doesn't continue for the next one. Do I know The Wall on NBC? No, I don't. Have I seen Predestination with Ethan Hawke? No, I have not. Hey, Adam from New Zealand. How's it going? Right at the end, I'm about to go sign out. We've been on for a couple hours already. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that all the way from New Zealand. That's really nice of you. Yeah, Massimo, I had decided to cut down on my shows because of YouTube, and now so many of the ones that I was still watching have finished. So now I'm stuck with hardly anything left. I like a lot of different kinds of shows. I'm not stuck on any one particular type. It's just that as long as it's good. Right now I'm watching. What am I finishing? Well, Shameless is in halfway through the last season. I just finished I don't know if it's finished or not, The Stand, because I read the book many years ago. I think I read it twice. And so I'm watching that. I watch Young Sheldon. I think that's what I'm down to. I can't think of any other series. I watch Bill Maher Real Time. I watch Last Week Tonight, which is on tonight, so I'll probably check that out with John Oliver. That's the only other things I watch like regularly. Everything else I pick up, here and there. But I don't have any other series I'm watching that's on. I mean, there's other things. They're just not in season right now. That's the problem. Good night, Aiden. Thanks for being here, buddy. Jeff, you've never seen Letterkenny? You got to check out Letterkenny, my friend. Last season didn't have enough Mrs. McMurray. If you like her, check out what's her show? What's his name? Wait a second. Give me a second. White Earp. Something Earp. She's supposed to be Wyatt Earp's great granddaughter or something like that. That's it's decent. I watched the first season of that, but she's in that. She's pretty good in there. She's pretty hot in there. I forget what it's called. Something Earp. Kiwis are awesome. Yeah, I like people from Australia, from New Zealand. I don't think Australians and New Zealanders like each other that much, but I like Australians and New Zealanders. Shamir, yeah, Wednesday, members only live stream, 8:30. Be there or be square. Falling Skies, I watched that. That's been finished for a few years. Problem with it, I loved it when it first came out, and I watched all 4 seasons. But at the end, it got kind of like, man, this is actually a dumb show. And I watched it all, and I liked it, but then I found like it's a bit, I don't know. Anyway, but I enjoyed that. But that's been off for a while. Hey, Trax, how's it going? I'm a piece of schnitzel. I like schnitzel. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. That, by the way, Trax is one of the Jofo guys. So don't forget, everybody, Jofo podcast tomorrow. I'm on there. You guys got to watch that. It's going to be on 9:00. I didn't put the link in this description. Sorry about that. But I had it in my last couple of videos. But check me out there and check out and then subscribe there because these guys are funny on there every Monday night on their podcast. Yeah, Winona Earp. That's the name of the show. Do I like Rick and Morty? I tried it, and it's not really for me. New Zealand is the Oz like Canada is to Australia like Canada is to US. Yeah, you guys don't like each other. Australia and New Zealand, no. But I like you guys. How old am I? You got to guess, buddy. I appreciate the guess at 37, 38, but you got to go up a bit. I'm turning 58 today. Am I too old for your podcast now? I hope not. I watched WandaVision for the first time the other day. I don't know. I didn't get into it. I'd have to try it again. The last season of what was fun? Wait a second, Jeff. I want to see what you're talking about. Oh, I know. Falling Skies. Yeah, I don't know. In the last season, I kind of thought, this show is dumb now. So, thank God it was the last season, so I watched it because it was the last season. Hey, buddy, same here. Can I tell another man I love them? Love you, man. Wasn't that a movie? Watching the World Cup of Hockey on 2016 on YouTube. That's interesting. Hey, you know, Jofo, I've been told that a few times. I remember the first time I was in my, I think I was in my 40s. Someone thought maybe I was like 45. Someone asked me how old I was. I said, well, how old do you think? And the guy said 58, the age I am now. So, yeah, I'm sure I don't look a day over 65. Problem is I don't look a day under 65 either. That's the problem. Do I watch Central Intelligence? No, I haven't seen that. Thanks, Jofo. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys. I love your guys' content too. You're gonna see me more regularly on there, even after I make my appearance, because it's funny. I laugh and I like to contribute there too. So yeah, I appreciate that. And I know you're kidding, but I'm not. I don't think I look a day under. So Suzuki, minimum 45 points this season. I hope so. I was kind of calling him more up at 50 points, but yeah, I mean, I would hope so. It's just that one Canada, New Zealand is pissed to live in the other shadow, Australia and USA, but we don't hate each other. These days, I'm not sure if we don't hate each other or not. Have I seen Mr. D on Netflix? No, I have not. Actually, I have not. No, I know you were kidding. Don't worry about it. I'm saying I wasn't kidding, though. Do I like Jake Muzzin? I have no particular either way. Schitt's Creek, I've seen a few episodes now. It looks interesting. I might actually start watching that. And Kim's Convenience, which you would think stupid little show, I actually don't mind it. I've seen it a few times. I like it. I like the daughter. I know I'm a perv. What can I say? I like the young. I like Asian girls. What can I say? I like Muzzin when he was in LA. Now not so much. There you go. Kim's Convenience. Stop. No, it's actually it's not bad to watch. It's not horrible. It's a Canadian show, but it's because the first time I saw it, the daughter was in it was a show, an episode a lot about her, and I like girls like that. So I know I'm like 40 years older than her, but still, sorry. Said I was being a perv. We're allowed to think about it, just not allowed to do it. Yeah, Jofo, maybe I'm not going to say that because maybe you're not going to have me on the podcast, but I like corner gas. Who doesn't, eh? Who doesn't have yellow fever, I think? Connor McDavid is a really good player. That's an understatement. It's sad when you see old people at the mall and realize you went to school with them. Yeah, getting old's not fun, man. One guy I'm happy with this year, with his play this year, is actually Jonathan Drouin. Yeah, I don't think you can complain about Drouin. You can complain he's not scoring enough goals, maybe. Last night was the only Hab who was still playing good in the first and second period. Second period, the Habs turned it around by then, so I disagree. In the first period, it wasn't their best, but they turned it around in the second by then. So I don't agree with that it was a bad period. Okay, guys, my dube's done. Well, we made it over 2 hours. Wow. So I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank everybody who was in here tonight, everybody who donated to the channel. Thank you so much for all that. I don't even have the words tonight to say, but you guys are the best, and I just feel lucky. I'm the one who feels blessed having you guys in my community. Seriously. So thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks for the donations, and thanks for showing up in all the videos and watching them and all that. I can't say enough about that. And thanks for helping me get to 2,200, I think 67 subscribers as I came into the live stream tonight. So you guys are the best. Thanks. Going to see you next video. And don't worry, this off week, there's going to be videos all week. So hopefully you guys will check that out. I'm going to be on the Jofo podcast tomorrow night at 9 p.m. local time. So hopefully you guys will check that out and watch me make a fool of myself on their podcast. We're going to have a good time, though. These guys are really fun, and I just hope I can live up to it. That's all. So thanks, everybody, for being here. Going to see you next time. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. See you next videos and live stream. Bye, everybody. We're out.